Level up, level up, level up, level up. Better come correct if you gon' step in this house. As plain old me rapping, I plan on making this the only bar you ever hear this entire season. Yeah, today Shakona Ifwe. But people who really do this for a living step into this house every week. This week we have Cee Thr33. What's good, Cee Thr33?
What's good, man? You okay?
I'm good, man. I'm humbled to be in thy presence.
Overhyping me already.
Because I know what you can do, man. I know what you can do. So the thing is, before we get into anything, the rule of the house is there's that password that you just have to kill a beat or three.
My lucky number, but okay.
Yeah, before we can really get into the nitty-gritty of everything, I'm Sanga Tembo. This is Level Up. Let's get right into this thing. Cee Thr33. Level Up.
Okay. Check it. I'm SICKWITHIT. I be the lyrical assassin. Beam sala beam, everything I spit is magic. Hat tip low, cause the nigga straight spazzing. Nigga, you are light work. Nigga, it is my turn. One afternoon and I can outdo your life's work. My words have these spectators saying my word. I'm up next, you upset. You dead last, I'm first. See the way I'm dripping has them thinking that a pipe burst. Natural disaster flow, hurricane like Spurs. Came your foot was Titanic. Nigga, I'm the iceberg. Heated to your cheek, nigga. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, let's get it. Alright, hey. If you want bars, then it's bars that you're going to get. I'm about to take off, and this ain't something you can offset. The game on lock, my nigga, I'm the locksmith. You first class flying, I'm the nigga in the cockpit. Watch me perform, hip hop is my platform. I'm the master like wax on, wax off. Nobody's safe, every beat getting spazzed on. Claiming you a beast till I do you like you gassed on, blast off. Bars keep going like a last call, keep talking.
Don't get caught off guard now. It's a challenge. Cee Thr33, what it do?
Okay. 0 to Azali, I just keep it a stat. I don't have no competition, that is simply a fact. Cause if for real, not too many niggas can rap. But I'm something you rarely see, like Sheffy without a hat. Is he singing, is he rapping? They're like, stick to one lane, bro. I just laugh them off to their face and I say no, the multi-talented. On my AKA flow. Oh my god. Okay, let's get the multi-talented. On my AKA flow, a presidential motorcade. I'm taking both lanes, bro. Raised by the streets, I'm just sticking to a code. This rapping comes easy, you can hear it in my flows. You know I got the fire if you man them want the smoke, but this African giant keeps a burner on the low. You know I got the fire if you man them want the smoke, but this African giant keeps a burner on the low. Yeah.
Damn, bars, son, bars.
Thanks, bro.
You know, you're officially in there, man. You just passed. That's the password. If you want to be in here, you gotta drop some bars. This is Level Up. I really didn't think you were going to be up for the challenge when I played that 408 Empire beat.
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so, but
try to be as versatile as possible.
That's what's up. And I noticed that. I saw a trailer recently with the Mwata. Is it an EP or mixtape?
It's a mixtape.
Yeah. And I played that and heard Afrobeat on there. I was like, I know this dude to be an MC. What's happening here? So what's going on there?
With me, that's the whole idea I've always had. Like, in as much as rapping always been my first love. That will never change. But at the same time, I love so many other genres of music. And even growing up, it was the same, you know. Like, listening, one minute you're listening to like Jay-Z, the next minute you're listening to Danny, the next minute, you know. So there were so many different musical influences that even when I started making music, I felt like in as much as I excelled at rapping, there were so many other things that I was capable of doing, whether it's Afro beats, whether it's, you know, singing with auto-tune. There's a freestyle I did where I actually mentioned something along those lines about how 1 minute I'm rapping with syllables like Eminem, then the next minute it's like T-Pain with the auto-tune, you know. So there's always that.
So the Mwata is a mixed bag.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely.
Cool. Before we really get into it, when is it coming out? Who's producing on it?
September. It's coming out in September. I can't confirm a date because, you know, there's still some vocals that are coming in here and there. But all my verses are laid. I just need some people to send in some vocals, then I'll be golden. So I can't really give a date, but yeah.
Okay.
September, definitely.
What really are your music influences? Because you don't sound like anyone in the market at the moment.
Well, my influences, I try as much as possible just to be influenced by the things that are happening around me more than specific people or things. So I watch the news, I listen to the radios, I interact with people just to see what's listening to what's happening. Even when Ludo was up here, I was hearing what she was saying about the whole the movement that was going on Twitter of people being exposed and so on. I'm down with everything from the agenda of feminism to people getting into knowing their roots and knowing where they're from. So I'm down with everything really. I just keep an open mind and try let that influence me as much so that the music never lacks. Yeah, never lacks.
In terms of content,
and also so that people are never able to say like, when they hear a song, I always want people to be like, who did this? It should never be instantly obvious that it's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. An MC with the message. You do too many freestyles. I see those. This is not your first project. I've been like hooked on your page, watching all these freestyles, and I've noticed one thing. Even on your last project, you're not in a hurry to get cosigns. Not too many big features on there. New MCs in the game usually want to feature people like Marky 2, Slap D, all these other bigger MCs, Critic. I see some of those pay you compliments. Why are you not in a rush?
Because I want things to happen very naturally. Like, it should be organic. I don't want to rush a feature and then have it be obvious. Like, okay, this is a bigger artist featuring this guy. No, it should be at a point for me where I feel like it's him in his prime and me in my prime.
Okay.
Not to where he's like reaching his hand down to me, but more or less where we're standing on the same stage. So I want to get to a point where I rub shoulders with these people because I deserve to, not because I like reached out and I had the money to pay for a feature. It should be like, we want to work together more than this person just paid for this feature and got their feature. Because I feel like sometimes when people do that, the verse they get from the MC is never like, you can tell
he was not into it. They do this for business.
Exactly. And I want it to be passion, like he was passionate about doing it and I was passionate about doing it, then we did it.
So it needs to be like that natural vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw you vibing with Sampa because she recently posted your freestyle over Final Form onto her stories recently.
Yeah, it was crazy. I wasn't expecting that.
That must have been like a moment for you.
It was. She's really dope.
Was it bittersweet though? Because she's doing the kind of music you're doing. Does it irk you to know that Zambians are supporting an MC doing the same music you're doing, and they aren't able to support you guys here who do similar music?
No, not really. I look at it like she's opening the door for the rest of us. So
okay,
one way or the other, it's like, for me, the way I look at it for myself, it's not a race for me. When it happens, it'll happen. But so that's why I'm always happy when other people get opportunity. Even whether it's her, to anyone else who I know who's making music, as long as it's one of us who are working with a different sound, and we do open the door and get in there and do get accepted by people, then I'm happy. So even seeing her progress the way she's progressing, and she just recently dropped her album, it's amazing for me because now you get this feeling like people are now more receptive to different sounds. It's not always going to be the same, dance type of music. People are actually going to sit down and listen to people rapping. So to me, it just really, it fills me with a warm feeling knowing that, there's someone who's doing something like I'm doing and she's getting the credit that she deserves.
Cool. Nice. Wrapping up, you are Lusaka MC, right?
Yes, I am.
Rep Lusaka from, here to the world. Yes. Let people know what they can expect from Cee Thr33 and, where to find you.
Okay. So I'll start by saying, greeting you in Luvale Ngachili Bakwetu. It is me, the Mwata Cee Thr33 on fire, and I will be dropping a mixtape in September called Mwata. It's a mixed bag, like he said. There's Afrobeats on there, there's R&B, there's rap, there's trap, there's everything. So just look out for that, and you can follow me on Twitter, the Mwata. You can follow me on Instagram, Cee Thr33 on fire, and you can follow me on Facebook, Cee Thr33.
That's the MC Cee Thr33. I'm Zangatembo. This is Level Up. Subscribe to our YouTube page. That's Zambezi Juice.